Well, very briefly, about 3:10 in the afternoon, this party of raiders arrived. As far as we can ascertain, they set up some sort of a roadblock about 100 yards on this side of the station and another one on the south side of the station. A couple of them then approached the station, and the police on duty inside, one of whom was keeping on the alert, saw the approach of these men. He shouted a warning to the other police inside, and the police ran out to intercept these people, to find a canister sitting immediately outside the station. And almost as soon as they come out, they were attacked by gunfire from several points. As far as we can gather, there were probably about 5 points from which the raiders fired. The police had to dive for cover. They defended themselves as best they could, and very capably, and almost immediately the explosive charge was detonated, causing the damage that you see here behind you. And after that, the firing continued for quite a lengthy period, as far as we can ascertain, probably something in the region of 10 to 15 minutes. During that time, a military helicopter, which had been on duty near the area, came over to see what was happening, and as far as we know, it was also fired on. Indeed, there's a suggestion that it was fired on by a rocket. Fortunately, it was not hit.
Were the police aware that they had shot a man?
No, I don't think so, and indeed it's not been established that the police had shot a man. I know that a man has died from a gunshot wound on the other side of the border, but bearing in mind the firing positions taken up by the raiders and the various directions from which they fired, it could well have been that the dead man was shot by one of his own comrades.
This police station is only a few miles from the border. Are you happy enough with the security that was here yesterday? Well, the station is about 4 miles from the border. I don't suppose any policeman anywhere is absolutely happy about the security of any police station. We would like security of all our police stations to be improved. But of course there are great difficulties, manpower-wise, both with the police and the military.
Yes, I led a unionist delegation to meet Van Strabenzi, one of the White Law regime ministers here, just a fortnight ago, and stressed the importance of providing permanent army presence at all border stations, or alternatively creating a full-time UDR regiment to guard the police stations. And of course here we have a case of a border station only 2 miles from the border, attacked yesterday by the IRA with no permanent army presence to guard the station. And I must say, insofar as the police are concerned, that they handled a very difficult situation well here yesterday. And I do hope that Mr. Basil Stenage, the chairman of the Police Federation, realises now how foolish his comments were a fortnight ago when he was suggesting that the police should be a non-armed civilian force. If they'd been playing that role here in Keady yesterday, they all would have been murdered.